They're like whispering. They're in the middle of the woods. These two are at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Many stories about people who would see lights of some sort, but he's saying that they're eyes. Although I only see one light, but this film is really bad. I can't see shit. I can't tell what they're looking at, what they're not looking at. Yeah, it was hard for me to see. Could you see anything? Or did you have any? Yeah. It was really difficult to see what they were seeing. The footage, when you're taking, unless you have like infrared, it's really hard to do stuff at nighttime in the dark. It looks like they had a flashlight. They were shining a flashlight out into the woods. So yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, it was really hard to see. But the people who were there were freaking out a little bit. Like, what the hell is that? But yet part of his brain was like, well, I see two eyes. So I was thinking it was an owl actually myself, because it was up high. But yeah, it was really hard to see. So I kind of wanted to look at more of the stuff where I left off last week, because after the live ended last week, I was up for like another 2 hours exploring that website for the Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. And they have a whole lot of other stuff that I think you guys might find interesting, because I found it interesting. I was like, oh, there's some other cool pictures. This video I just came upon tonight, so I didn't even know that was there. But this is an interesting photo. You see this photo here? That is a grave. It's huge, right? You see how big that is? It's monster size, right? So there's a big grave, and then there's just like this little grave in front, the grave of a child, actually. And anyhow, this over here is kind of bizarre. It's like, again, let me see if they have any information. Sometimes they have information on some of these photos. Hold on, let me see. They have messages sometimes. Sometimes they have little side notes to this information, which is cool, because they're sending their stuff in to like a professional paranormal debunker, basically, is what they're doing. And so it's kind of fascinating to see. Okay, so this was done by Illinois ghost hunting. Okay, they caught that on camera. Yeah, that's bizarre. This one, I'm not really sure what to make of this picture. It's just like fuzzy all around, unless you guys see something that I don't see. It's kind of like I like other eyes to look at. Like we all see different stuff, right? And so that one, yeah, maybe I should. Oh, that doesn't really help it anymore. June 24th, also 2019. This one, okay, so here's the story behind this one. A few years ago, again in 2019, a few years ago, my friends and I visited one of the most haunted places in the country. Bachelor's Grove. I don't know about it being the most haunted, but anyway. And we took a photo of one of our friends standing under a tree. And when we looked back at the photo, we could see like a strange fog that appeared that was not there when we took the photo. And we played with the contrast a little bit in the second photo, which is interesting. But before I show you the contrast of the second photo, let me see if I can move this around so that you guys can see this, so that you get a better picture of this. I don't know if this site will open up any bigger. Let me see if I can close the photo on that one down. There we go. That might help a little bit. Actually, zooming in doesn't do it justice, actually. Sometimes the zooming out is because then you see bits and pieces instead of the big picture. So what is all that up there? Let me take my face off there for a minute. This is a still photo, and I just took my face off the screen just to kind of give the photo, the center stage, and not my face on here. Anybody have any comments about what they're seeing in this photo? If not, that's fine. I will go to the contrast on the next photo. But because the next photo kind of exaggerates the smoke a little bit more, or what appears to be like a mist or a fog or a haze around her. This is a photo taken at night. Again, this is at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. What do you think? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click the contrast, right? So this is a photo. She was at a cemetery. They were there on purpose at nighttime because it's a known haunted cemetery. It's a known haunted cemetery. The thing is, you just take pictures. You just take pictures, you take video, which is hard to do if you don't have infrared for video. It's extremely difficult taking nighttime photos um, or footage. So typically, if there is something that's going to show up, um, it's going to appear sort of like what you guys see on the screen. This is a still photo. And we get some cheesy music here. So let me go back to the other one real quick. Here we go with the cheesy screams. So it's really crazy, but like in this photo, I see two eyes. The head it's a side profile. I see like the long nose there. So side profile, the head is slightly turned, yet I can see just a little bit of this eye. I can see this eye. And then of course the mouth is down here, but it's kind of darkened in. And it's weird because this the shape is almost like there's this, like someone's wearing a hoodie, right? But of course, when it's something like this, it's like, oh, it's got a cape on, you mean, right? But then it's interesting because it's like these are the arms, like they're out, like here's the shoulder, it's outstretched. And then here's like the legs. But I I do know, or at least I think I know, from observing pictures, um, just in general, from like paranormal stuff and haunted stuff, typically you can see like what appears to be like a smoky, misty, whatever type of thing. And it's changing, it's moving, it's transforming. And it's like it doesn't necessarily, especially like this one, it's moving. You can see it. It's in action, So it's like they morph into a different shape. And so sometimes you can't make head or tails out of what you're looking at because it's caught in a process of its, I guess some would say, mutating or something, right? But this was really kind of wow to me. I just thought it was a pretty impressive capture, actually. Illinois, Alyssa, hello. How are you, Alyssa? Welcome. Did you bring any spooky stories? She's like, I got my own spooky stories. She said, yes, I think it's a spirit. Yeah, like, did you see that? When you flip back and forth, it's like, wow. You see this, and then it was smart of them to play around with the contrast because it really kind of put the definition in there. And what's fascinating is, see this looks like a ball right here, like an orb that we would normally catch, right? Like it's almost like you can see an arm and a hand, like it's carrying something, like this orb. So it's really, yeah, it's just super fascinating. Yeah, some of the stuff I have no idea. So I'm scrolling through there. Okay, that's bizarre. I wonder if I can increase that. No, of course I can't. I mean, that is bizarre, but it's not if I don't know what kind of a camera it was. This was in 2019 again. Interesting. Huh. I like when they tell you what kind of camera they took. That is so small. Let's scroll past that. Oh, this is totally a Photoshop. This one looks like a damn Photoshop. Because it just looks so damn, yeah, that just looks like too damn good to be true. You guys see that? Oh, it only lets me increase by like one foot. Wait, let me see if I can increase again. No, it won't let me increase anymore. 2019 again. Yesterday, me, Larry, and Pam took so-and-so to Bachelor's Grove. I took some pictures and videos, not thinking I was actually going to catch something. They said, I swear to God, I didn't do this. I didn't do anything to this picture. I have no clue how to do something like that, nor have I a fancy phone that can do something like this. I was in complete shock. My hair stood up all over on my body, and I just had a guy contact me from the Southside Paranormal team, so this is extremely creepy. I feel like the colors, I don't know. Lou said I saw two faces in the fog photo. Lady standing by the grave. Right. That's what I see. It's just interesting because the contrast, the dark hair is so dark. You normally see it like as a, I don't know, I guess I shouldn't say anything. Anything's possible, but I'm always leery of other people and their work and what they do. If I don't know them, you know what I mean? If I don't know them, I would just feel like, okay, that just looks, I don't know. I mean, I get it. You can see like through it, but yet, oh, geez. Do you see this now? You see the next photo? Okay. Now this is SpongeBob or some shit. You see that? And then you see the little being with the sheet over its head there. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, after further review, there's more ghosts in the photo. Right, exactly. That's what I thought. We need a big BS stamp on put on that one, right?